I mean, you're dealing with a supply chain that's been optimized over 3 or 4 decades in the case of China. So, and also toys tend to be very labor intensive and very specialized types of labor. So, for instance, when we look at China, but China's always going to be an important place for us to source product because there's the rest of the world in addition to the U.S. But, super high-end action figures that require a lot of deco and specialized painting, China tends to be very, very good at that. As you mentioned, foam swords, for some reason, that industry is dominated inside of China. Lower-end electronics, they tend to be very, very good at that. And, countries like Vietnam and India haven't quite caught up there. But I think over time, those other sources of supply will mature. We'll be able to diversify even those categories. And, I think we're making rapid changes. Our goal was to get to about 40% of global sourcing out of China by the end of 2026. I think we'll hit that much earlier. In fact, for 2025, we already have several hundred SKUs for the U.S. that we've moved from China to other locations like Turkey, like the U.S., like Vietnam, like India.
Well, no one's standing still. I've imagined these countries will call you, the Turks will call you and say, listen, we've got some high deco painting people working who are ready. Or perhaps Vietnam says, look, we can do foam. I mean, aren't they all trying to adjust and get your business?
Oh, for sure. And we're open for business. So we've been working with our partners in Vietnam for 15 years. We've been working in India for 10 years. We've been working in Turkey for 10 years. So yeah, we're diversifying.
And if we want,
often with companies that are multi-country, so it's not like we're taking a Chinese manufacturer and saying, hey, we're not working with you anymore. A lot of the big Vietnamese manufacturers, a lot of the big Indonesian manufacturers had home bases in China and have been diversifying with us over that time,
right, and if we want,
which also makes it easier.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on X. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadMentions. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.